Hey, welcome back to my K Gang. I'm Tasha. Welcome to my channel. All right, so today I am going to teach you guys how to create animal print on buttercream. So awesome. You know, I've been decorating and baking for years and I never really thought about doing animal print because I always thought it was so hard until I saw something online and I said, I'm gonna try to duplicate that. I duplicated it and now I'm gonna show you guys during this quarantine time, if you've ever been interested in animal print, in particular cheetah slash leopard, that's what we're gonna be doing today. Hey, but before we get into it, yep, that's right, click the subscribe button and I would love to hear the bell notification. Turn on notifications. Okay guys, let's get started and work on this cheetah cake. Okay guys, you can see I've already leveled out and crumb coated and put a final coat of paint on here. I was going for kind of like a tan type color. That's what I'm hoping that I achieved. And I'll be working with two colors today. And the first color is going to be this sunshine like yellow. I kind of mixed a couple of different colors. But what you want to do is just do this. Some of them are going to be larger or smaller. Now I find when I get to the bottom of the cakes, it's a little bit of a challenge for me. Sometimes, not all the time. And you'll see why I'm doing this in a minute. And I'm telling you, it literally doesn't take any time to do that. Okay, so that's enough for that one. And I think what I'll do before I get started, we're going to take a little spatula here. I've got a wet paper towel and a clean towel here. And what I'm simply going to do, slowly and meticulously, there we go, that's it. Press in and pull. Press in, pull. Press in, pull. Now you can see right here, I'm trying to be two-dimensional here a little bit. So I'm just going to come back and add just a little bit more. There's no right or, wrong way to do it. See, perfect. Okay. And that's what we're going to do all around the cake until we accomplish kind of like a pattern, print pattern. And again, you don't have to press, super hard, just like, and I was thinking about doing this and I was thinking about painting, it on. And I actually like this better because it's kind of like a 2D type of thing. It's not just one dimensional. And I really like that. So I'm glad I saw how to do this. Okay, so we have all of the yellow done and we've got a nice little mess here. I'm just going to flip that over and flip my towel over so I can have a clean towel for the next color because we don't want the colors to mix. So this is the next color that I'm using that I chose and I thought it would be nice against this tan color. So again, we're just doing the same thing. We're going to make some of them kind of tiny. We don't want them all to be the same size or in the same direction. We kind of want it just like it's not a real pattern. Oops, that one's a little messy, but it's okay. We'll clean that up in a second. Okay, so now that we've got that done, let's go back and smooth it out. But where's the one that I messed up? This one. It's a little messy, so I'm going to try to go in the opposite direction and let's see. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh my God, that worked out perfect. All right, and then we're going to do the same here. Perfect. And this is such a fun cake. You can get your kids involved. I almost don't even need to do anything with this one, but just a little bit. It can really be trying though, to try to do it in the opposite direction because I'm used to going from left to right. Okay, so we're gonna do this one swoop, and we're gonna do the next swoop. We're gonna swoop one more time. And the buttercream, I put a little bit on the spatula. Yeah, okay, cool. The buttercream for me can definitely be forgiving. There we go. I try to get it to be in one clean swoop instead of several, because to me it makes it just look a little bit neater. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. This is perfect. So let's try it from that angle. Perfect. Did we get them all just that quick? Oh my gosh, I think we did. I think we're done with this part. What was that, 5 minutes maybe? Okay, nope, we've got a couple of baby ones here. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. I'm going to hold the spatula out far. There. And let's see here. I don't like, now I'm going for perfection. And I never typically try to go for perfection because I just don't believe that it exists. All right, there we go. It's a little bit better. So you can see we have completely put our leopard or cheetah print on the cakes. Now I'm going to go into the second part and I'm going to show you how to go around it. Totally easy and cool. So let's get started with that. Okay guys, so now that I got the area cleaned up and we're back, you can see this is awesome. So what I did was I just colored the buttercream black, and I'm going to show you guys how to go around your spots. Now there's two ways to look at this. Now the Wilton bags are kind of flat, so you can do it the flat way, which I don't suggest. I suggest doing it the horizontal way, right? This is horizontal. Don't judge me. Yeah, we want to go this way with it. We don't want to go the flat way. We want to go the wider way with it. So let's get started. Okay guys, I'm back, and you can see that I pretty much finished it. Well, at least the cheetah print portion. But there's some things that I've got to fix. I've made some errors, and one of them is right here. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. It probably doesn't. But what I'm going to do is kind of fill this back in. So what I did by accident when I was trying, oh God, you look at that. I'm so glad that that happened on camera. So now you can see what just happened and how I'm going to fix it in real life. Or live rather, on camera. I didn't have to run off camera and try to do it and come back. Alright, so it actually made the job easier. So what I'm going to do is just go back over. Yep, and smooth it back. Okay, so we're going to grab our piping bag. And the thing to remember is this. Whenever you're piping, keep it close and lead into it. So you want to keep it close. You want to press. And lean into it. And I'm going to tell you, if you don't press it really hard, then you get little breaks like this one. And I'm going to leave that just like that because cheetah prints are not perfect. And I'm just going to take a quick look, not like that. And I'm going to take the flat part of this toothpick. Yep, and just smooth that out. And that's all you have to do. I'm not going to worry about that. You can see that's kind of like the same way. I don't know if I can really fix that part, but I know what I am going to do is take that off. I don't want that on there. So I can come back, put just a tiny dollop right there, and just sort of, what's the easiest way? Yeah, and there we go. And you may have, you know, several spots that you'll have to do that with. Now check this one out, same thing. So this is great. You guys can actually see kind of how to fix it. And a lot of times you'll probably just want to pull it off. And that's what I'm doing here. I just got a toothpick. Or if you don't have any toothpicks, just grab something really fine and small that you can just take it off with. And I am going to press and hold down, press and hold down. I'm not going to worry about that. Nope, not at all. I'm going to come back up. There we go. And I'm going to leave that just like it is. So that's pretty much how you do the cheetah print. It's fast, it's quick, it's easy. Now it does take some practice with the piping. I find that the wilting piping bags aren't as forgiving. They're not as flexible. So again, I'm going to try a couple of other brands out there and see how those work for me. But this portion is done. We're going to put the finished touches on this. And you know, and my theme behind this was spring. What can I do? What kind of spring cake can I do that's a little different but still resonate with spring? So hopefully these finished touches will exude that. So I will see you guys for the last portion of this fabulous cheetah cake. Okay guys, we are back. Now I've taken you through how to apply the color, how to smooth it out, and how to apply some simple piping techniques around it. And I also even showed you guys how to troubleshoot some things. So now we're going to just take another color. We're going to make some grass here because again, I wanted to go for a spring. I know Easter is over, but I still want to go, and I'm just going to go right over that. I still want to have a spring themed cake, and you can't have a themed spring cake without grass, bright spring grass. So I just figured, yeah, why not add some grass? And what I tend to do sometimes is just kind of pull it out a little bit. So as you can see, I'm going to try to do it from this angle so you guys can see. I put the base down. Now I'm just pulling it out. Is it going to all be the same direction, the same length? Nope. We're not going for that because grass does not grow that way. So I'm just going to keep pulling it out. You just squeeze, attach, pull back. It's not as hard as you guys think it is. Oops. Yep, and you can even, all right, cool. And so there we have our grass. And then I said, you know what, I'm gonna go buy some confetti sprinkles, and I'm just gonna sprinkle just a few along the bottom. Why not? It's springtime and we want it bright, beautiful, colorful. So these are, I just grabbed these from the supermarket. These are Betty Crocker, just confetti sprinkles. So we've got the grass. Now we're going to add just a couple of swirls to the top. And we're going to use the alternating colors of our cheetah print. Nothing special. I'm just kind of going up in some swirls here. Now mind you, I have two different type of piping tips. They are not the same. I just said, you know what? Why not? They don't have to be the same. They can be different. There's no rule book here. There is no rule book. We're just gonna make them relatively small. And one here. And how about one more? A good measure. And there we have it. Now I'm going to clean this up and come back and take a couple of pictures, but this is pretty much it. This is my version of a cheetah print spring cake. It was really easy to do. This was really fun to do. And like I said, it's quarantine time, so if you and your family, you know, don't have anything to do, you and the kids, hey, make a safari cheetah inspired spring cake.